I mean, he's not wrong that we're late and you should all
But
cancel your subscriptions.
why doesn't he join us if he's watching anyway?
Do you really want to?
He's in the stands with Brandon. Stop interrupting everyone, Nick. This is 2026. Let's be nice and professional.
Stop interrupting. Yeah, that sure, Greg. Okay. Besides, I mean, this is 2026. I mean, subscriptions expired. Who wants to renew to this crap anyway? We do have one viewer. I'm assuming that's Mr. Lee. We're back for 2026 with Beer Analysis 101. Your host Maxwell Star. Everybody else here will introduce here in a second. We are going to do new beers resolutions, beers that we are planning to or hoping to drink more of the next year or this year. It's already this year. Okay, let's go down to who we have with us first, starting with the newly engaged couple.
This theme was not introduced to me.
Engaged into what?
Get used to it. This is your new beers resolution. That's you're being told what you're going to be drinking more of this year.
Well, apparently.
We'll start off.
Stouts, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
we're drinking more stouts.
All right, so I brought a Paradise Lost
Pineapple Paradise Lost
sour ale.
You already lost me, Lady Lee. I'm done. No, not voting.
Wow. Scott's angry.
So which flavor of Paradise Lost is that?
Okay, it goes up.
There we go.
Guava pineapple.
Guava pineapple.
And this could be a hit or miss beer for me. So.
All right. And how about Rob? First of all, how you doing, Rob? Nice hat.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
Shirt. Nice.
I don't know what I'm drinking. Dieu de Ciel.
Ciel.
Aphrodite.
Oh, shit. Pulling out the big guns here.
It is a cocoa and vanilla stout.
Interesting.
6.5.
It's a baby beer. It's a baby.
Curious how old that is, because I've had that a while. I've had that a while, like in the summer.
I asked that question earlier too, and then I was told not to be a beer snob.
Yep.
Yeah, it's snob. I mean, literally, Lady Lee's fridge seems to be good at keeping old beers around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you, folks. Let's go over to the next one we have on our list, which is the Fuzz. How you doing, Scott?
Not too bad. Happy New Year's to you and to all of you, to all of yours.
All of brew.
All the brew. Yeah, Christmas and New Year's was good down here at the Fuzz household. Everyone was happy, as far as I know.
Did you check the soundproof dungeon to see if they're at least well fed?
Well, I mean, I put down fish heads. I put down fish heads down the tube every once in a while. So
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads.
You know what? They shouldn't be food snobs, so that should be fine.
Right. Today I'm going to drink a Trailway beer. 10% extra lager.
Ooh.
And my New Year's beer resolution is to drink more lagers.
Drink more. You're the return of Lager Boy.
Yeah, figure it's
Lager man. Now you're all grown up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he weighs what a boy does now.
Yeah,
yeah, it's true.
He's gone back to Lager Boy.
Yeah.
Are you weight
Lager man? I was going to say that he's drinking.
I'm praising you.
I was going to say that he's all grown up, and now all the beers have to be adult percentages.
Oh yeah,
yeah, 10%, just like Imperial Stouts. All right, thank you, Scott. And since Greg likes to talk, we're going to let him talk. Hi, Greg.
Funny enough, you may not hear me talk too much because my holidays sucked. Agnes has had the flu. I have a little bit of a lingering cough that is really annoying, which seems to be triggered by alcohol. So, yay to that. And my cat died, so I got a dead pet privilege and stuff like that.
Bring the chat down.
So, anyways, you guys can all go fuck off, and the world can go fuck off. But anyway, we're gonna drink a beer. So, what did I bring? I brought a Willibald Mania Triple IPA, which I think somebody else may have brought on the show. I don't quite remember. But anyways, I saw it. It was a triple IPA. I bought a double IPA, and then I found triple IPA, and I'm like, okay, well, New Year's resolution, I'm going to stop drinking all these shit maintenance beers and just drink triple IPAs. There we go.
Greg wins. Actually, we'll wait. We'll hold off judgment until the
I
end
mean,
of the show.
it's the same ABV as Scott's beer, so not necessarily.
10%.
It is 10%. It's it's a baby triple. It's not one of those 11.9 triples. It's a baby triple.
All right. Thank you, Greg. And let's go over to the last but probably least. Okay, so what beer do I bring tonight? I'm doing one of two things with this one here. For one, I know craft beer has been expensive over the last year, and I haven't been drinking a lot of craft beers in the last year. I mean, I have, but I've been drinking a lot of stuff like this. So I want to get back to drinking craft beers, but also symbolizing my love of cervezas, I'm going with a craft cerveza. So it's going to be one of two things. I'll keep people guessing. I'll either drink more of these things, which I got several on standby, or we get craft beer. So I'm just basically going to do shit the way I want to, and like we get last year's, but this is cop out. All right, the beer that I picked tonight is from Moncton, actually. And one of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to drink more beers from New Brunswick and just see what the state of the current beer empire is around here, and considering that NB Liquor tends to favor New Brunswick beers way more than any other province, which they should, but it's like a 2-to-1 margin now, like between New Brunswick and everywhere else, not including Macro. But I suppose you could include Macro if you consider that Moosehead's New Brunswick. But yeah, so this is Tire Shack from out of Moncton, New Brunswick's Mexican Lager Cerveza, 5% ABV, so definitely not nearly as strong as the one Greg's got, or Scott, or Rob, I think. I think maybe I even have the lowest ABV one here, except for maybe lately.
Does a 10% cerveza exist?
10% cervezas?
Yeah, is there one? I'm not aware of a 10% cerveza.
I don't know if that would even be a thing logically. I mean, I suppose there's a such thing as 10% corn soda. Isn't that what Bax 10 is? Or Crest?
How much is yours, Nick?
What?
Percentage ABV.
Mine's 5.
Okay, I'm 6, so I beat.
Oh,
wow!
It's one of the weakest of the. It's gonna be a weak year. All right, so let's circle back around before I get to the comments and talk to the couple here and ask them, what did you bring these? Okay, what's your New Year's beer resolution, and what inspired you to bring this one, or what's your history with it?
So this one reminded me of vacation.
Nice.
Because of guava and pineapple, and I ate lots of guava and pineapple on vacation. So my New Year's resolution, I don't know, beer-wise, it would be just to drink more fruity beers because I really fucking love them, and I think I tend to slip away from them. So my new beer resolution, fruity beers. Unfortunately, they're usually sours, which is a downfall for me, but fruity beers. I like fruity beers. So
your solution this year is to get extra fruity.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to drink all the fruity beers. I want to try all of them. I always tend to not get a lot because I'm always like, I just need this week's beer. I just need this week's beer. Fuck it. This year I'm just gonna get all the fruity beers.
Way to grab the low hanging fruit, Nick.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Laylee. Now Rob's turn. What's your New Year's beer resolution, and what's your history with the beer you bought?
There's no history with this thing, other than Lady Lee acquiring it for me. And my mission for the year is to find the perfect chocolate stout.
Ooh,
there you go. That's a good challenge to have.
I need to get a 10 rating on a chocolate stout this
I'll ask the stupid question: have you tried the chocolate manifesto?
he hasn't yet. I'm
true.
trying to find
That's
it. I haven't been
true.
able to find it.
I feel that's probably, well, at least as far as I'm concerned, that's
That one
probably where
doesn't
it is.
lie. Oh,
There's the ring. I got him.
fancy
Well,
ring.
where's your ring?
I have a ring.
There you go. That way people know that you're his property, and that's the way it should be.
It's the Magic Hardy
It was
decoder
one
ring.
him. I was
Yeah.
like, you have to wear the ring because people can't tell you're taken and you're mine.
You're both each other's property. You're both property of Bob Hardy. Let's be honest.
Property.
That's right.
No, we're Team Booty now.
Bobberty.
Team
It's-
Booty.
Booty.
Boule and
Boule
Hardy.
Together. Booty.
Booty.
Team Booty.
Booty call.
Or like it sounds like
I mean,
I like it.
I mean, you can,
Booty.
yeah, you could do that. That could be your calling card. Hey, you want a booty call?
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All
Every
right.
time I apply anywhere, it's gonna be booty.
Okay.
I mean, this booty.
Alrighty. Thank you for that. Let's move on over. And Scott, you're gonna have to follow all that up.
I can't.
You can't.
It's almost impossible.
Don't even try.
That's a hard thing to. That's a hard thing to follow up.
Hardy thing to do.
Well, I mean, I already gave my. Trailway. I don't. I have good. I've had a lot of stuff, good stuff from Trailway. When I saw Trailway beer, and I said, "Oh, you know what? That's not a bad new beers resolution." I really liked their Italian stout, and so that's why I picked up this one. And I don't think I've had this before. Maybe I have. I don't know. Yeah, let's put it. I like Trailway. I bought Trailway. End of story.
There you go. I mean, everybody should buy Trailway.
Right.
Right. All right. Thank you, Scott. Let's roll on over to Greg. Greg, what exactly is your new beer resolution, and what is your history with the beer you bought?
Drink more good high ABV beers and drink less maintenance beers. Yeah. Actually, this is a bad year because I'm actually planning to drink less beer in general. But when I do drink it, I'm going to make it count.
That's right. That's what high ABV stuff.
That's right. And then so that's my flimsy excuse for a resolution, which will probably already be done pretty soon. But anyways, Willibald Brewing. I've not had this beer before. Well, I thought I did for some reason. I thought either I had it or somebody may have brought it on the show. I would think I thought maybe it was Carrie or Lady Lee, but Lady Lee says no. I don't recall if Carrie brought it, so I don't know. Maybe I'm the first one bringing it on the show. But anyways, anyways, I've had a few things from Willibald. They call themselves, I think, farm and are they distillery as well, or is it just am I making that? Yeah, no, I'm not making that up. Willibald Farm, Distillery, and Brewery. So I have no clue what they make distilling wise because I did not do any research whatsoever. I should look up their website at some point. In fact, I'm going to do that when I stop talking. But their stuff gets into the LCBO. I've tried their IPA. I think they have what is that? I've tried 2 different IPAs from them, and that seems what I've tried. And based on my Untapped ratings, I enjoyed them both. So, so far not bad. How old is this guy? Packaged on K2025. Can anyone do that in their head, or do I have to use fingers? January, February, March, April, May.
Which one was it?
July, August. No. What letter's K in the alphabet? Does anyone know that off the top of their head?
I think it's 11.
B, C.
It's probably
right.
What math is happening?
It isn't like I or
yeah,
one of them
K.
is too close to a 1, so they don't use it, like J or
Yeah.
Hold on. M is 13. L is 12. K is 11.
MS13.
Yeah. Yes, you'd normally be right, but they skip I, so it's 10.
Well, fuck them.
Yeah. So they. So it's October. Well, I mean, it's a triple IPA, so it's probably fine. But yes, October 20th, 25. So it's not terrible for a triple IPA. It's still my mind, still acceptable. But yeah, so that's how old that is. But yeah, a lot of these they're shelf turds in Ontario. Admittedly, I haven't seen this one at least in person before because triple IPA. Of course, I'm going to buy. Yeah.
Yeah. Willibald apparently makes a whiskey stout called When Pigs Fly that's 13% ABV and is like stout mixed with Willibald whiskey. That sounds interesting.
That sounds like something I want to try to find. That
There
sounds
you go.
very interesting.
You might have to go to the brewery.
But
They're
I was
in
gonna say
Kitchener.
this whole mania thing, like just the way they do it, like mania. It sounds like one of those things, like back in the day, they'd say this person is mad or this lady has hysteria, like just making up these diseases that don't actually exist anymore.
Mania.
It's well,
he's a maniac.
I mean, hysteria still exists, but that's a true medical thing. But
Like the
everything
Trump
else is
supporter syndrome.
It's a true
yeah,
memory.
Trump derangement syndrome. That's another one. Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
apparently it likes to affect the LGBT community the most when they start bombing people and attacking ICE agents and all that good stuff.
Right.
Sorry
Okay.
if I made the show political, Nick.
Right. Okay. So that I have to follow that up. Fuck you, Greg. Okay. So my poorly thought out explanation of this, I already blurted out what my new beer resolution was: to drink more New Brunswick craft beers, B, I get craft beers in general, and C, fuck it, I'm gonna drink some cervezas because I like them. So this is like an embodiment of all three. So fuck it. All right. My history with this brewery goes back a few years. I don't have exact numbers. I stopped keeping untapped records years ago, or at least up to date ones. So I'm not really sure the first time I ever tried a Tire Shack beer, but I know I've got a history of liking these guys. I've reviewed a couple of them on the channel. I've brought beers from these guys to BA101s before. I think this is my first time having. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've drank one of these before, but I don't remember taking a picture of it. At least I couldn't find a picture of it on my phone. So, let's just assume I haven't had this before, and it sounds interesting.
There's a dot.
Dot. All right, so let's roll on over to the comments, which Lee Russell says, Scott reduced the rations from a bucket of fish heads to just one every so often. Apparently, the household budget is tighter this year.
It is.
Yeah. Well, it's
You don't want anyone becoming
everybody.
You don't want anyone becoming a fish head fatty. Keep that waistline trim.
It's all the tariffs on seafood now that are like driving up costs, right? Fucking.
I don't think there's any seafood left in the ocean. Like the Gulf of Mexico is at a fish right
Damn
now.
global warming.
No, goddamn hearty eating.
Right. Okay. So let's move over to the next one. Great news, everyone. Good news, everyone. Read it in like Professor Farnsworth's voice. Great news, everyone. The NSLC that is opening right down the street is almost ready to open. I'll be able to better drink myself to an early grave this year. That's Lee's new beer resolution. Shut up and take my money. Anyway.
Lee's one of those dudes that's just going to drink the exact amount he needs to pickle himself to live to like 130.
Yeah, it's like that formaldehyde effect. You're just preserving yourself. It's not quite enough to kill your liver, but it's enough to make yourself more resilient, much to his chagrin. All right, so
basically going to gain superpowers.
After blurting all this shit out, I'm gonna crack open my beer now.
Wow, how unprofessional! Not drinking on the job.
I know, right? I'm gonna have my my beer out of my Molson Canadian glass that I know Jamie likes. Jamie's watching, probably not.
I mean, Molson Canadian's the best beer.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, When Pigs Fly is not available at the LCB Hall, but.
Well, the brewery is apparently in Ayr, Ontario, which is southwest of Cambridge, which is southeast of Kitchener.
It's right beside Greg.
So it's not like if you drove more than 5 minutes away from your house, Greg, you could probably go to the brewery and get one.
It's probably impossible.
It's just as close as Cornwall.
Yeah. No, it's Armprior.
Well, I mean, Armprior is the closest to everything.
That's right.
Armprior is the mecca of meccas.
Isn't it the
Toronto is the center of the universe, but
I thought Armprior was the armpit.
No. Armprior is literally the closest town to anything.
It's on par.
On par.
It's on par.
It's on par.
Habs are up 1-0, Scott.
Nice.
Also, Scott, we like your haircut.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I just got the new cloth done
Ooh, very
for the new
nice.
year.
I like your glass, Nick. It's very like.
Yeah, it's like retro. I don't know. My dad bought this for me at Value Village and gave it to me as a joke and a Christmas present, and I don't even or a birthday present, and I don't even remember what was in it that he put in a glass as part of the joke, and I've still got the glass because the glass is fucking awesome.
And Greg, not to leave you out, we like the shine off your dome.
It'd be even shinier if I actually saved it, but now I'm just like a fucking wildebeest right now.
Nice.
Fucking.
Just gotta go to the bowling alley and just. Like,
I can do it. Like asshole kids in class when you were presenting in grade school, they'd like shine their watch right in your face. I can do that with my head.
Nice.
Yeah. Greg better not go to a bowling alley or somebody's going to put 3 fingers and a thumb in his mouth.
It's just chopping mall.
Wow.
It's just shopping mall.
It is just shopping mall, but
Yeah.
Holy shit, that escalated quickly. It's 3-0, Scott.
Wow. Wow.
sports. Go sports. Are the
Go
Blue Jays
Sports.
winning the World Series again?
The Flames are losing. Sorry, Dan.
Go toilet seat.
No toilet
Okay.
seats. Well, technically
They're both
speaking, both
toilet
teams
seats.
have.
They're
As long as
both
the Oilers are winning, Dan is happy.
Is that it?
The Oilers?
Dan
I
loves
think
the Oilers.
Lady likes the Oilers.
Well, Lady Lee likes the Oilers too, but Dan's number one super fan.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
right.
Lady Lee's just a regular fan.
Exactly.
Did you do like the superstar move?
No.
So along my bike route, somebody dumped a shopping cart that has a bunch of clothes in it. I'm assuming it was a homeless guy left it there or something. And a bunch of I took pictures, put in the chat, but nobody probably noticed it. There's a bunch of Oilers jerseys in there. I'm just like, oh, well, that's too bad. But
Oh, I missed that.
Really? Should
I
have
wasn't
picked
sure
them up.
today, so I kind of ignored the chat.
well, you just do the AI summary now. So
I
Yeah.
don't do. I scroll through. I usually scroll through to see if I catch anything. And I still
Oh.
miss it.
When did
Because I
you
don't
post
like
those?
the AI summary. One, I don't like AI, but two, I don't like the summary because it usually like makes stuff up. Like it takes something.
yeah, it does.
And then when you
Like,
call it on its shit, it goes, "Oh yeah, you're right." I'm like, "Why weren't you right the first time?"
I mean, apparently, me and Mr. Lee are very flirty, and we like to joke and flirt a lot.
Oh my god! So, yesterday,
We're talking about a chat that nobody in the
he
watching
said
this
something.
video
I don't know what
knows
he said.
about.
He was chatting to Alexa, and I was like, "Alexa, I think my partner's hitting on you." And then she goes on to spiel and say, like, "Don't worry, I'm not real. I'm more like whatever." I'm like, "Don't worry, Alexa, I think you're cool." She's like, "Okay, well, he has really good taste in women." I'm like,
See,
girl,
they switched their tune pretty quick, huh?
I thought it would be more. I thought it'd be more like, Alexa, I want to be a real good wife and support my husband. So if you wanted to have sex, you go through the process of how you could actually do it. Like, do I need to buy a device, like some sort of plug-in flashlight?
She does not do that.
Flashlight.
Wow, she doesn't put out.
It needs
She made
power.
very good. There was no physical relationship that could be had.
See, I feel the first AI that'll fuck you is going to be Grok, because Grok's already doing some questionable shit.
Oh my god! Oh my no, we're not talking about Grok. Nope. Nope. That's over. Nope.
Crazy that what AI thinks is flirting. I don't flirt with anyone at all anymore, but whatever. Apparently you flirt with Greg.
Everyone flirts
What
with
was
me.
the other one? He was like,
Especially when you're drunk.
and he never talked about food. I don't know. It was something weird. It was really like offhand. He did a comment and was, yeah. There was another one too about like, I can't remember the details. I just remember laughing and being like, "This is so off of what actually was said." Also, fuck AI.
But you can't.
Metaphorically, fuck AI.
One of my goals at work is to include more AI in our day-to-day operations.
Oh God.
Oh, you naughty boy. Naughty boy.
Wait, don't lie at work, Scott. Jesus.
What do you mean? If I want to move up the chain, I gotta make my.
You suck the AI's dick.
Well, you got to do what you got to do to make the extra cash, so I can buy good beers.
Until they replace you.
That's right.
I think they can. Programmers, yes, but not operations. If you have a finger that can turn off the computer, ooh, you kind of
Let's
still
say-
win.
They're gonna
Yeah,
get
well,
Yeah, but Nick can use his.
if you've got all the programmers replaced by AI, why do you need operations to run all the programmers?
Because you need someone to put the computers together.
God, how many bad decisions?
It's all outsourced to data
Sort of
centers.
the
So
job.
why would you need internal IT support if
Oh,
you've got
God.
it all in the
Oh
cloud?
God, we got IT guys fighting now.
Is anyone following?
Listen, the only guy
Like,
that's gonna have a
I
job.
just see a whole bunch of people being replaced by AI eventually.
The only guy that's gonna have a job is Dan because he keeps his nails so goddamn long he can plug in those USBs while you guys can't.
Lee says the most prophetic statement saying all AI is slop. Unfortunately, we can't escape it unless you want to be analog only person and cut off all web outlets. It's just like having a
He's
mobile
a
phone.
smart man, but it's very true.
What did you say?
I love AI for the right reasons, but you have to not follow it blindly. But for doing
AI
stuff-
tits are awesome.
Smart lady.
No, I don't care about AI tits because they're not real. I don't
This
care
chick's
about
got
real.
3 labia.
There's smart Lego now.
Smart late.
Yeah,
AI Lego?
I've heard about that. I don't know what it is, but I heard something about like smart Lego
They
blocks.
announced it Monday at CES. It looks really cool. It uses like RFID tags on Lego bricks.
Well, maybe now they can justify why like a Death Star costs like $1,000 in Lego dollars or whatever.
Yeah.
Our castle costs a lot. Your castle. The castle. The castle.
Lego's stupidly expensive. I'm glad I'm not into it.
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
My daughter got my wife Lego for Christmas.
Nice.
She
Nice.
picked it out. She picked it out.
Which set?
What'd you get?
So she found a Super Mario set, and it's not like the base set. It's an expansion set to the Super Mario game or Super Mario World, I guess. And she's like, I want that one. I'm like, but it's you can't logic with a 6-year-old. So I'm like, but it doesn't go with anything we have. No, I like the characters. Okay, but we need the main set. No, we just get this one. We'll be fine.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
Aw.
You know what? Cool. You picked it. This is what you want. It's in budget. Let's go.
She's got to pay for it.
Awesome.
No, wait. Okay.
No, I paid for it. Now, my daughter is a very smart individual. And I'll tell you this story. When I was without a job and we were losing our house and becoming homeless, my daughter came to me and she said, Daddy, if it helps, you can use my piggy bank.
Aw.
So Scott smashed that thing open real quick and said, "All right, is there 70 G's in here?"
That reduced the fish head ration to 5.
Well, I think you know what? Then you know what, Scott? Your daughter, in all her wisdom, looked at you and said, "Well, Daddy, this is a sign that you should have been raised. That my allowance should have been raised. Then you wouldn't be in this predicament. So fuck you, Dad."
Thank you, Greg.
Meanwhile, she's putting out resumes to go find another date.
Yeah. No. But she was very, very kind. She has a very kind heart. And that proved to me that I think I'm raising my daughter correctly.
I think so.
Yeah, you got a good kid, and she's got a good dad.
Right.
Meanwhile, you barely see Nick at all. So, like, what kind of father are you really?
Even if her dad's going to get replaced with AI at some point.
Right. The other thing to me not that long ago was when she grows up, she wants to make money so she can give it away.
Yeah,
Right.
me too. I'd like to make enough money that I can give it away.
Yeah. So
isn't that what charity donations are? I mean, you give some of your money away, and then you get tax deductible donations.
You probably need to go into that much detail with her, Nick.
hey, she's 6, Nick. 6.
You said she's smart.
Gotta start planning young.
She'll be filing her income tax at age 11.
It's true.
I'm
She
kidding.
needs
I'm
to start,
kidding.
like,
It's
saving
true.
We'll save for retirement later anyway. Like that's the point we're at now.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Is like, yeah, you really
Maybe
should
she
start
starts
saving for
saving right
retirement
now as
earlier.
well. By the time she's 75, she might be able to afford a house.
Right.
There you go.
Well,
It's sad world we live in.
Yeah, I think most people's housing plans, except for Greg right now, is like inheritance. Well, I'm talking about like 15, 25 years down the road where the housing prices are going.
Well, Nick's got enough antifreeze that he should be able to have his own house fairly soon.
Fuck you,
I mean,
Greg.
I'm saving up for a new house. I hope to have a new house in the next 2 to 3 years.
We're
Scott saying, I approve of Scott raising a kind-hearted socialist.
Well, Rob has a house, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
So therefore, Lee now has a house too. So there we go.
This is true.
Not Lee, approval matters. Lee, if not practically, at least in spirit.
And I mean, if it doesn't work out, then Lee will still have a house and Rob won't.
I'll be in the trailer.
Yeah, he has a trailer.
I have a trailer.
You do.
You guys should
side by side.
Yeah, you guys should-
And it's not the house you're living in either.
Not
It was the
anymore.
house you were living in.
It was.
It was for summer.
Yep.
So what do you do with your trailer in the wintertime? Does it stay up there at the
Yep.
campground? Okay,
Yep.
so it just basically never moves unless you want to move it to another campground. Now,
Right.
do you have to pay them over the course of the winter for storing it there?
Nope. It's included in the cost of your
Pad
yearly
fees?
fee. Your pad fee.
Probably a stupid question, but like, do you have heating? Like, could you use it in the winter or no?
Yep.
Okay.
It has a heater and a pack plates
Okay.
and a 20-gallon tank, so you could take a full hot shower.
And you're like the
10 gallon.
campground is open in the winter as well.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
closed
okay.
in there. Yeah.
Okay, so you couldn't technically use it if you wanted to.
We have a barn and a decrepit shed if times get tough for anyone. Is that the house that Dr. Dave said that you were living in or something? Your new
Yeah,
house?
he brutally pwned Mr. Lee about his shed. I think he called it his mama's shed or something. From what I remember that video.
Oh yeah.
Mama shut.
Something like that. I don't know. Dr. Dave was just very, very mean to Mr. Russell. He wasn't very nice, but
Sounds
now
like
he's
an
dead.
Oh, that one's long gone.
Actually, I don't know if is
He
Dr.
hasn't
Dave
got it.
still alive. He probably is still alive. Fuckheads.
That's one of the ones where I don't really care if he is or not.
I mean, he doesn't particularly bother me, but if he died, I wouldn't shed a tear.
Shed.
Shed
Hmm. I see
tears.
what you did there.
Right. Like shed tears isn't tearing the shed down
Jesus
like
Christ.
we did.
Uh,
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, anybody ready to do their beer thoughts?
yes, I am.
Alrighty, let's do this shit. I'm gonna put
I'm on my next beer.
these two up on screen. Lady Lee, what's your thoughts?
You go first because you have less beer.
Well, Rob can go first. You want the man to speak for you. Greg missed that.
I heard it, Nick. That was very chauvinist of you.
Right.
Dinner bell for Nick. For
Greg?
Yeah.
Dinner bell. What are you offering for dinner? Sausage?
Aphrodite. Yeah.
Dinner bell.
Dog
whistle.
Aromas of a dark
whistle for
chocolate
beer.
and roasted malt. The bitterness of the cocoa beans is balanced by the slightly sweet taste of vanilla with a smooth finish. That's what it says on the can. It definitely, you can taste the chocolate. You can smell the chocolate, the cocoa. You also smell the alcohol immediately upon opening the can, which is odd for, I think, the 6.5. But taste-wise, there's no alcohol taste to it. It just tastes cocoa. I don't taste vanilla. There's no real aftertaste to it, so it's definitely smooth. I would probably say in a rating space, I would give this on its style probably an 8. For my personal preference, it could be a little bit more chocolatey
And vanilla-y.
and vanilla-y. So I'm going to go with a 7.5.
The end.
It's enjoyable.
7.5. Wow. Okay. Lily's turn.
All right, so I have the Paradise Lost Guava Pineapple Sour. It's kind of funny because reminds me of, I don't know why this reminds me. This makes me think of like, it's going to sound terrible, but it makes me think of like, oh, what's it called? When they make like alcohol in prison.
Toilet water?
Moonshine? No.
Not
Oh,
moonshine.
toilet wine. Toilet wine.
Is it toilet wine?
Toilet wine.
Toilet wine. For whatever reason,
Toilet schnapps too, I guess.
I think it's because like when I was in high school, I witnessed somebody showing me how they make it, and they were using pineapple, and I think that's why it reminds me of it. So it's just a really funny thing to think of while I'm drinking this, but it's really interesting because it makes me think like that's what they do with sours. They just throw some fruits and then ferment them, and just be like, here, alcohol.
That's it.
Random fruity beer.
The problem with guava and pineapple is that pineapple is a very more dominant flavor. Like I don't know if you guys have had guava before, but it has a very like light taste to it. Like it hardly tastes like much. Like there is flavor there. It's very like muted compared to pineapple. Pineapple is very much in your face, and guava tends to be a little bit smoother, like lighter.
And the thing about guava is the fruit is so bright. It's like, oh, this is going to be the most tasty, juicy thing ever. And then it's kind of like, doesn't taste like much.
Muted. Yeah, I love guava. I do really like it. It is delicious, but I totally agree. You think it's gonna like flavor?
In my mind, it has to be mixed properly with something. I don't really like it that much on its own.
I like guava by itself.
You're better than I am.
Yeah, it is so true though. Like you bite into it, and it's like the first time trying it. The first time trying it, it's kind of disappointing. Hold on a second.
Oh, he's in so much trouble.
It's anyways, yeah. So you know what, this doesn't have as much flavor. So combining them both is kind of a weird thing. Like there might be a very light hint in the background somewhere of guava, but nothing there to say like there's guava in this. And I don't know how you do that comparing it to pineapple. Like it's just such a strange combination. I think like you would read both really well because the pineapple. Obviously, it tastes like fucking pineapple. It is the most dominant flavor. And the thing is with pineapple, it's like naturally sour as well. Like pineapple obviously can be sweet, but pineapple can also be sour. And that's why I was thinking like the toilet wine thing, because it has like that bitterness of like the pineapple that's like slightly going off, but it's still not off. So it gives you that extra sour tinge to it. That's what this reminds me of. I don't hate it. That's one thing though.
It's very sour.
It's not like the
Really?
fake sour taste though. It's like an actual sour taste, so it's like a fruit sour taste rather than like an artificial sour taste. So I think they did well on that. But again, why the fuck put guava? Like I think that's like the dumbest fruit to add to pineapple. Like unless you did like a tiniest amount of pineapple and then all
people who like guava will buy it.
Yeah, like it's so watery too. Like it's kind of like watermelon. It's one of the hardest flavors to actually accentuate naturally. So just don't bother with it. Guava is just, I love it. I do love it. It just has no flavor. It's very plain, boring tasting. Personal preference or style wise, I'll go style first. It's gonna get knocked down a bit because again, you can't put a name on a can and then not have the flavor there. That's it. That's kind of like a bit of a snob when it comes to that. But if I hear something that says pineapple guava, I want to taste pineapple and guava, not pineapple and then maybe guava.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd rather if it was in the description where it said hints of, that's fine. But on the main can, I expect that flavor, both flavors to be bold. Like I expect to have them to be present in there. So
I don't feel that's being a snob at all. That's just saying, hey, if you name your beer this, it should taste like this.
Yeah. Sour, it's gonna get bumped up a little because sour wise, I think it's a great sour. Like it does really good job with the sour taste. It does a really good job not being like a fakey sour taste. But I'm gonna go with 7.
It's like biting into an unripe pineapple.
I am being nice because of the sour, but I'm absolutely knocking off marks because
Guava.
Personal preference. So I'm really enjoying the flavors of this, but the problem is with sours, you can't chug them. Like they burn your fucking throat. They hurt. They're uncomfortable to drink. Like they're not one of those things where you're gonna drink very quickly. it's a slow sipper. Like that's always been me for sours. I don't like to drink them really quickly, but it does have a really good flavor. So I'm gonna be a little generous because I do really like the flavor. So I'm gonna go 8. Because I do like what's there. I just cannot drink it fast because it will fucking kill my throat.
So it was 8, and what was it for your ratings? 7 and 8. 7 style, 8 overall. All right. Thank you, Lady Lee. All right, let's move on over to the Fuzzman.
Hey.
Our New Year Fuzz.
So this beer, a little bit of disappointment from Trailway.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of corny. I can taste the corn.
Does it make bad jokes?
Oh,
Makes dad jokes. Of course it does. Of course it does.
makes dad jokes.
Makes dad jokes. It's
that was better.
It's spicy at the back of the tongue, so it passes the front fine, but spicy at the back. You can taste the alcohol in it, right? Very strong. Otherwise clean. Like it passes the tip and the mid tongue pretty cleanly. Just a tip. Or in the mid tongue, pretty cleanly. On the back, it's a little spicy, like I said. There's
like
no.
A mullet.
Yeah.
All party in the back.
That was
spicy in the back, right? Right, spicy in the back. Not me. It's like I'm the reverse mode. I got faux hawk in the front and shaved in the back.
Fuzzhawk.
So there's no lacing in the can as soon as I poured it. There was no head to it. Style, I would consider this I would call this a heavy lager. It makes the heavy lager. I'm going to go with a 7.5. For personal preference, I'm going to also give it a 7.5. Something I would buy again, but not something I would really, take to the campfire, right?
Well, here's a question: would you have this, or would you have Fax 10?
This.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah, no, like for between this and Fax 10, the Fax 10 is, I would think it's a lot worse than this.
Now, considering the same ABV and same price, would you have the Italian stout or this?
Italian stout, 100%.
All right.
Italian stout, I'm not sure what I gave it, but like 9.5 or like a personal preference. I mean, it was fabulous. Fabulous. One of the best beers I had all year.
Nice.
Fox 10?
No.
Oh no, it's another one we're talking. The Italian stout from Trailway. Because it's the same. It's literally the same price right now at the Indie Liquor.
Well, they're all out. They don't have any. I couldn't buy any.
I bought one a couple days ago or yesterday over at Somerset Street by your old apartment.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there were that many left though.
Yeah. I went to KV. There wasn't any. I'll if that's the case, I'll make a special trip out there. I got to go out. I'm doing my wrestling show on Saturday, so I'll go.
Well, you know what you should do if you like it. Go to Trailway uptown because they had the barrel aged version.
True. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. So yeah, when I'm going in
you
town,
really should try the barrel aged. It's like barrel aged in barefaced whiskey casks or something.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. On my way into my show, I'll stop at Trailway, see if I can get a couple of minutes.
Right on. All right.
Very
Thank
good.
you, Mr. Fuzz. Let's go over to everybody's favorite Greg. And since that Greg's not here, we'll talk to this Greg.
I have other Gregs that I like better. I'm just saying.
Whoa!
What?
My favorite Greg.
What? Don't say it ain't so.
That is uncool. You know what? You're now my second favorite Scott.
That's so unfuzz of you.
I actually don't know if I know another Scott. So fuck.
Nice.
But you know what? Now when I let it grow up, the fuzz on my balls is gonna be my number one fuzz compared to you.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
So, anyways, as Lady Lee commanded me to do so, I also opened up the Mascot Frosthammer Double IPA. So the funny thing about this is the Mania is very clearly a hazy, and this one, it may not come out so well on camera, but it's basically crystal clear as far as an IPA is concerned. Like you can definitely see the difference when I compare them side by side. So I mean, obviously one is more East Coast and one is more West Coast, kind of leaning in their desires, even though they don't label this one as a hazy. But now I will give the caveat that my taste may still be a little bit compromised because I'm not 100% well, and coughing and tasting a little blood in my throat, so that's always healthy. But I gotta say, this double IPA kind of boring. I would enjoy it. I have nothing. I have no problem with it, but it's kind of boring. Whereas this Mania, actually really enjoying it. It's very tasty. I always maintain hazy IPAs are shit. A double hazy, they're better. Triple hazies, there's something about hazy beers that are just better at high ABV. I mean, any beer is better at high ABV, but for every reason, hazies really benefit from it. Yeah, this beer is good. I like it. So, what do I have to say about it? It's incredibly smooth. Again, I don't know how much I don't think my taste is all that compromised because I can taste food fine, so I don't think my beer taste is that compromised. But it's incredibly smooth. Like you could give me this beer and tell me it's 5 or 6%, and I'd absolutely believe you. Like there's no even whiff of alcohol. That alcohol, it's down the street. You don't see it. You don't taste it. It ain't there. It's gonna sneak up on you when you're sleeping, but when I'm awake, I can't detect it.
All right, there, Santa Claus.
It's gonna come down my chimney when I least expect it. Only if I've been a good boy, though. Anyways,
if you're good, Santa's gonna come twice this year.
In terms of flavors, I mean, it's Citra, Mosaic, Crush. Oh, this is great. This has got to be the best sounding hop ever. Crush with a K. Crush Hyper Boost. Oh, that sounds like either the name of a wrestler or like a really expensive car part.
Hyper Boost. Big car part, yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, it's it could be a protein powder too. They have funny names like that.
And crush your
For
workout.
your protein. Yeah, whatever.
So I mean, funny about this one, and they don't give any flavor notes on this or what it's supposed to taste like. So hey, this one, if there's any pineapple in it, it's definitely in the background. This one does have kind of a guava, kind of tropical juiciness to it. So that's also a reason why I like it, because I don't really like, I don't mind a bit of pineapple, but I find pineapple can very easily overwhelm a beer, as can grapefruit. And I don't really maybe I get like grapefruit, like nice fresh grapefruit, but I hate the ones that just have, you just taste like you're fucking biting into the skin of a grapefruit. It's like, no, nobody eats the skin of a grapefruit because it doesn't taste good. So I don't want my beer to taste like that. So if there is grapefruit, then it's a nice, gentle grapefruit that goes with a nice fruit salad, a nice
Yummy. Sorry, kid.
Yeah, it's like all the good fruit. It's like all the good tropical fruit. Somebody's made you a nice fruit salad because you're at a really nice resort in Mexico, and they fucking made you all the fresh fruit. It's not like you bought the budget resort and they're just pulling the stuff out of cans and dumping it on your plate and be like, enjoy.
All you can eat canned.
All you can eat. We have some nice spam for you too, if you'd like.
Canned chicken.
So yeah, this is really good. I like it. I guess the worst thing I could say about this is it's not particularly exciting. Like you're not going to get any super crazy flavors. Granted, in the last few weeks, I've drank a lot of barrel-aged stouts and a lot of wintry beers. So I guess going back to a triple IPA might be a little bit boring. It's kind of like being a billionaire and be like, I've been driving around my Bugatti all freaking week, and now my Ferrari's really boring. It's like still a pretty good car. It just doesn't seem quite as exciting. So that's kind of what I feel about this. It's
and Ferrari, I'd be impressed.
Well, if you're a billionaire, you can kind of afford whatever you want. I mean, but luckily for me, I don't have that problem. But anyways, Yeah, so this is really good. So I feel like there's a cop-out answer, but I'm just gonna give it 9s all around. Like I can't really find any fault in it. Is it like up there that I just want to have sex with it all day? No, but I'd definitely, maybe give it a morning fuck, and then maybe in the evening I'll have enough energy to go for a second one. So there we go, 9 and 9.
You wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
And you don't have to write this down, but just as a rating, let's give this one a rate. Oh, I'll do a little cuvee as well because Lady Lee said I had to. So
God,
I said both beers.
I thought you said you had some chalet sauce.
Nope. Yeah, I do, but I also don't want Lady Lee to leave on the first show of the year. So. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save all the chalet sauce and then send Rob a care package of just
I don't know why. I'm being victimized here.
That's not victim.
You're not straight.
Because you're about to make a.
Does he not know what group he joined?
Yeah.
Yeah, this beer I don't like. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no off flavors. It's just to me. Again, let's look at the date on this to actually see. Maybe it's just. Oh, I can't. Oh, they wrote the date on the side, so I can't even fucking read that. It's 2025. Okay, I'll have to look at it further. I'll try to take a picture of it. It's literally on the right side of the thing, so I can't really read it. It's just got no flavor to it. It's smooth, and there's nothing, no off flavors, no nothing. If you just want a double IPA that's smooth, then great. But otherwise, I mean, it's kind of boring, other than just being 8.2%. So hey, cheers to that. 7.5s all around on this one. It's fine. Buy it if you see it. If you don't, you're not missing anything.
It's fine.
If you somehow only have money for one beer, I would buy this one over this one by a good margin, though. But
it also has a cool can.
Yeah, it's definitely. Frank Sammer's not bad. It's kind of stealing a Thor theme. Funny, when I first saw this, my brain automatically went to Thor's hammer. That freaking delicious barley wine that Carrie hated, and he blew up with a firework because he's Carrie, and why not? But
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it reminded me of that. It's not even by the same brewery, but it just reminded me of that. I was like, oh, Thor's hammer, that was good. But,
yeah, it was Central City that made the Thor's hammer, like the same ones that did Red Racer.
That was delicious. I wish I could get that. It used to be a shelf turd, and I just can't get it anymore. But
Thor's hammer or Red Racer?
Both of them, actually. I haven't seen Red Racer in forever.
Yeah, me neither.
The problem with Red Racer, though, is it didn't sell well, so almost always you're getting really old cans of it. So that was kind of the problem with that beer. But when you got fresh Red Racer, that was very tasty.
Yeah, Red Racer used to be a regular one you could get here, and then it just disappeared. I haven't seen anything from Central City in like
I think
7 years now.
You used to be able to see the chick's panties on the bike, but then I think they started censoring it because they didn't want it inappropriate. So it's like, oh no, you can't see your underwear. No.
Because underwear is so sexual.
It's the only thing. It's the only thing keeping the outer world away from your vagina. So I don't know. It's like it's like Spider-Man. Remember in the second Spider-Man movie when he's holding onto the train and he's the only thing keeping the people alive? That's basically your underwear.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Thank you, Greg. Time for me to talk here and ruin the show. So,
sorry, Nick. I'll do it.
That's 90.
Oh,
do you want to do the cuvee, Greg? Okay, I forgot
I'm just gonna. Sorry, Nick. I knew my resolution was not to interrupt you, but I've already broken it. So anyway,
that wasn't your resolution. But besides, I don't think you'd ever keep to that.
No, gross.
I mean, you blurred almost as much as bad as Carrie does.
Actually, whoa, wow.
Am I wrong?
Nick, how dare you insult my tism?
Yeah, Lee's like, don't worry, Nick. The show was ruined before it started.
Let me tell you, I'll tell you the difference between me and Carrie is I interrupt quickly and have a good time of it. I don't go on to a half-hour story.
You ramble on and then change the subject mid-sentence?
Also, I don't particularly pick on Lady Lee to interrupt and be like, hey, right. I also have this beer that you had. Let me tell you a half-hour story of why my opinion is more important.
Technically, Greg, you have interrupted me, and now you've changed the subject, and you keep rambling on. So
I don't care about you, Nick. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, Cuvée?
No, there's no chalet sauce. It's not official.
No, there's no
Right.
there is no chalet sauce. But
Chalet
I get,
sauce
I
doesn't
get,
count.
I think I get +1 Lady Lee point for not having chalet sauce in it. And the Cuvée is actually delicious. It actually is. I'd say it's. I mean, it's as you'd expect. It's probably not quite as good as the Mania on its own, but it's probably better than this beer on its own. So it's as a you'd expect from a Cuvée. So there you go. Hi Nick, tell us your review.
This guy.
Well,
You're this
I have to
guy.
follow that up, and I don't think I've got the chops to do it with this beer. But hey, we're going to give it a shot anyway. So this beer, Tire Shack Cerveza, surprisingly, it's clean, refreshing. It's slightly bready, light banana notes, some sweet corn notes. What do you expect from a Cerveza? I'm actually kind of really loving the flavor on this one, and I feel like I'm actually surprised at how clean this is, considering it's like you ever notice like with craft lagers. They're not quite as clean as the macro stuff, but some of them are better than others. I feel like this is actually really solid. Like it's not as clean as like a Sol would be, but it also doesn't taste like sugary sweet like this. It feels like got some body to it. Really well made. I think this is actually a pretty solid beer. Warming up, I'm getting a bit more of the corn as it warms up, but ice cold, this thing was actually really, really tasty and really well done. I'm gonna give it an 8 and an 8 for Sally for overall enjoyment. I like it. I would definitely get this again. Although I think at $5 a can and $17 for 6 of these. Well, I'm not gonna cuvee, but
Why don't you Cuvée? I mean, it probably won't make any difference, really, but
Again, no chalet sauce. It doesn't count.
I cuvee in my mouth. They're pretty much the same. All right, so
I'm going to save all those chalet sauce and instead rob a care package.
right.
It's going to be
Okay.
a wedding gift. I'm going to give you like a year's worth of chalet sauce to Cuvée.
Use chalet sauce at the wedding.
So let's take a look at some comments before.
Oh yeah, wedding.
So Dr. Dave is still okay. Yeah, Dr. Dave is still alive. Fuck the guy.
What?
And he's grifting.
Give us the bad news.
He's grifting people who make fun of those weirdo First Amendment auditors. Still racist, homophobic, transphobic, asshole. Dude, yeah. What's next week's beer? We'll talk about that in a moment. Says this Greg is my fave. He's the only one I really know anymore since Greg's beer reviews fell off and died. He's got a point. He's almost like our favorite Greg by default.
Yeah, the other one got crippled and died. Fuck.
To be fair, I do know a friend of mine from the Camera Club who's Greg. He's a good friend of mine, and you guys are on equal footing, so I'm not picking.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I talked to you more.
So he must do some shit to piss you off then to be on equal footing to me.
Higher ABV makes you forgive the shitty flavor of hazies. Crush Hyper Boot might be a finishing move.
I mean,
but only in Japan.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things in that. Speaking of Japan, there's Hentai Radar here. Swinger Greg.
There we go.
And Lee, of course, saying it's okay, Nick. The show was always ruined before it started. Yeah, I know, because of the host that I picked the show up from.
Whoa! Wow! Shots fired. Lee Russell should start his own show where he starts reviewing beers.
Oh shit!
That'll show us. And the funny thing is, you'll probably get more viewers.
All right, so I'm going to put it up to Lady Lee and Rob here and just ask, what of all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you have liked to have tried?
You can go first.
I wasn't excited by any of them, and so I took it upon myself to take Lee's beer. So I'm going to go Lee's beer.
You know what?
Wow.
That's fair. That is fair. Lee, what would you like to have tried?
I think I'm gonna go with Greg's beer.
All right.
Yeah.
I dropped that guava in there.
Yeah.
Guava lava ding dong. All right. Thank you, Lee. Let's go over to Scott. And Scott, of all the beers you heard tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
I don't like pineapple. That's the thing. I really, really don't like pineapple. No matter how many tits are involved, I still don't like pineapple.
It's all good.
So I
You
hate
like
to say
upside
this,
down
but
pineapple?
that's a different story. So I'm gonna go with Nick's beer today.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
boy, checks out.
Wow.
I want to try the Tire Shack.
Nice. Again, I got this at Somerset. All right. Thank you, Scott. Let's go over to the Greggy. And Greg, of all the beers you can't vote for yourself, you know, of all the beers you're here tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
I wish I could get hand cream out of this, but it's seems to be broken.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Hand cream cuvee.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is quite the.
It's kind of an interesting pattern. It's like Stonehenge in cream form.
That's quite the pattern there. So let's see. Rob's is interesting, although I'm like 90% sure I've had Rob before. Definitely sounds interesting. Lady Lee's is a sour, so unfortunately the sour will likely not get my vote. So we got our friend Nicholas here, and I actually agree with a lot what Nick says. I mean, especially when comparing lagers, is that I don't think macro lagers are better than craft lagers, but they're different. I feel like when you get craft lagers, you're kind of like, hey, this is almost like a mini IPA or a mini pale ale or something, or a Pils, maybe like a very grassy Pilsner or something. Whereas it's not always what you want when you want a lager. I disagree that they're clean because I think most of the big macro guys have fucking corn syrup up the ass. But then again, I'm very sensitive to that flavor, so most people may not pick that up. So I get what Nick is saying. And I sort of agree with cervezas. As much as I don't like drinking macros, I think you're probably better off drinking Sol than you are, whatever cerveza macro. I've tried many cerveza micro craft beers, and they're better. They're better than like Sol or Corona or whatever, but they're not that much better. That makes it worth usually significantly being significantly more expensive. That being said, to me, a cerveza is just a pool beer anyway. I wouldn't really want to drink it otherwise. So Nick's not getting my vote. I'm just saying I kind of agree with his opinion on this. And that leaves our good friend Scott, who's just fucking chugging a 10% essentially malt liquor as I'm dying right here. So yeah, Scott gets my vote.
Wow.
Scott, give your family more vision.
Default.
Wow. All right. So on that one, I understand Greg and fuck you at the same time. So that means that we currently have a 4-way tie, and the only person that hasn't gotten a vote is Rob. So what do I think of everybody's beers? Lately, sounded interesting, and then because I've had one of the variations of Paradise Laws before, I can't remember which one. It had my interest when you said guava and pineapple, but when you started talking about how like there's not enough guava and it's surrounded up by the pineapple, I'm like, I'm not crazy about sours. I've had when it comes to like Scott's Trailway 10% extra lager, I've had that one before. There's other beers that are 10% that I would have before it for the price, but it's not terrible. So that puts it down between Rob and Greg's. So due to CL Aphrodite Cocoa Vanilla Stout I've had before. That is a great beer. Love that beer. Greg with the bringing the triple IPA, I feel it's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. It looks like everything I want out of a triple IPA that's super hazy. But again, Greg didn't vote for me, so Rob, I love that beer, but you gave it a 7.5%, so I'm going back to Greg.
All right.
So, all right. So that unfortunately means I'm voting for Greg, which means that Greg has. I could have voted for Rob and given a 5-way tie, and I see Lee in the comments saying
I was kind of hoping.
So I'm being generous and just admitting the truth that I would have rather have tried Greg. So
I was kind of hoping Nick just made it a 5-way tie. That would have been hilarious. But
well, I saw the comment from Lee, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? If I can make this a 5-way tie, I can win by. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play fair and say that yes, Greg, I would love to try a triple IPA that tastes like that. So, fuck you, and I love you, and Thanks for ruining the show and winning the
I-
first episode.
I like to think.
I honestly, when I brought this, like, I'm not expecting to win. This is just the truth. So, all right. So, Greg, I'm gonna put you up on screen. You can take your victory lap and celebrate with a hazy that I know Mr. Lee were here he would hate.
Greg, you need to start a scoreboard. Keep track of how many wins you get.
He's gonna go grab that everybody is better than Dan poster or old word.
So
I do. I mean, yeah, I have that with my creepy Lady Lee thing. That
Month.
there we go.
You know, it's funny. I'll tell you something. I am happy you guys keep these things. I make them just for fun, and for some reason you guys want to keep them. I don't get it.
I'm free somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I mean, I know I told you the story that after I did the birthday show for Lady Lee, like I think this was 2 years ago that I printed these up.
Yeah.
My cleaning lady just did this for me. She created like a bouquet of them. And I'm like, she thinks I'm a serial killer or a stalker, but I'm just going to keep it like this just to freak her out every week. So it's like,
Great.
it's like, all right. Like,
So this is like totally side, but Nick's beer reminded me of it. When I was in Mexico, I really wanted to say cerveza, por favor. And I did. And I was so excited.
Nice.
It's just a small thing. I was just like
Just asking for a cerveza, por favor.
and then ask for the.
And they're like, oh wow, Gringo was asking a beer in the language, or messing up the accent.
When I was in Cuba, I was like, Cuba Libre, and they're like, Cuba Libre.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean rum and coke there.
It doesn't.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. And then when they
Doesn't mean like rum, coke, and lime.
yes, right. So
It
when
means that Trump don't take our fucking president.
No. So Cuba Libre is a rum, coke, and lime, and a rum and coke is just a rum and coke. So I actually called them on their shit because they gave me just they gave me a rum and coke, and I'm like, no. I said Cuba Libre. He's like, oh, Cuba Libre. So he poured out the drink, took top shelf rum, gave me that, and put in the lime. And then every time I went back to him, he'd always give me top shelf rum instead of just well rum.
Well rum.
Yeah.
We use for mixed drinks. You just use the cheap rum, and then the top shelf is when people order it specifically.
Nice.
Yeah, but if you ask for the top shelf rum, at least unless it's like the bar where they actually charge you extra for the really high end stuff. But I mean, normally though, it's like, oh, you want Havana Club 7 or whatever, which is usually the best stuff they ever resort. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do that for you. You just have to ask for it.
Legendary.
So Tire
what's
Shack,
yelling?
same Tire Shack, same brewery.
Yep. That's why I put it for the Tire Shack.
Yeah.
I had one in my fridge. I'm like, oh,
I've never actually been to the brewery. I'd like to go up to Moncton at some point and actually hit up the breweries there.
I should be going to soon. I got
Havoc, Tidenbore, and Tire Shack. That'd be awesome.
I hear some good things from Tire Shack, so I'm interested.
Yeah, Tire Shack and Tidenbore both are fucking great.
I've had Tidenbore. I haven't had Tide from Tide.
Yeah, Tidenbore's Drown in the Juice IPA is really good.
Yep.
So I got an awesome thought for obviously the summertime. It's not the time of year for it. So once summer rolls around, the weather's a little bit nicer. Scott and Nick go on bike rides to breweries, and you guys go ride to a new brewery every week and fucking.
That's right, Scott. We can go to Moncton and get our bikes stolen.
Oh, jeez.
Nick goes in to do the shopping while Scott guards the bikes.
We did it a few years ago in Ferguson where we did a bike tour and went all kinds of breweries. Remember, I got the T-shirt for it. They did the tap tour. Yep. Now there is a challenge. Like I don't know if there is a challenge in Moncton, but I know that we could bike to breweries in Moncton, but Moncton's got a big bike theft problem right now. Because
I feel everywhere has a big bike theft problem.
Yeah, it's so bad that I didn't even want to stop in Moncton with my bike on the back of the car. when I went through to Nova Scotia last year.
Yeah, it always kills me. And I mean,
Allegedly.
A chop shop in North Bay. There's allegedly a chop shop in North Bay.
Yeah, there's probably
Bicycle.
there's chop shops everywhere right now. I think they
For
do in St.
bicycles,
John.
not for cars, for bicycles. Let's be clear.
no, and cops don't really give a fuck about bikes.
Yeah, they
Well, they
don't.
don't care. They don't care about cars. They don't care about bikes. They even care about bikes less.
Bikes are so low in value, people just don't care. Like, and of course, that's not absolutely true that bikes are all low in value because you've seen like high-end road bikes that cost like
Well, no, and that's the funny thing is that, like, you know, I follow various Reddit bike groups. I'm sure Nick probably does as well. And it's like, you know, guys will say, "Oh, my bike got stolen," but it's like this dude's like, "Oh, I had like an 8K bike that I just you know put a lock on and left all day for work, and then I came back, it was stolen." It's like, dude, like. I don't like the victim blame because yes, of course, nobody has the right to steal your bike, but you got to live in reality here, and the fact that somebody's going to steal your
$8,000 bike, somebody's going to cut the lock. Like,
My
Yeah.
motorcycle, 500
protect
pounds.
your investment. Like, if you're gonna commute to work, get a $500 bike.
Oh yeah, buy something off fucking Facebook. I was
Under
actually-
1,000. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace your fucking bike. Don't put your main bike at risk.
Sorry, Rob, you got your bike stolen? Your motorcycle?
No, but I'm petrified it's going to get stolen. It's
So okay, so I'll tell you a story, Rob. So our next door neighbors, back when we lived in the condo, our next door neighbors, the guy had a bike, and it was wintertime, so he bought it, didn't insure it. Literally, what happened? It was in the condo. Like his wife's car was parked right beside us. His bike was behind. When his wife's car was out, fucking a bunch of guys came into the garage because it's not that hard to get into a condo parking garage with a van. Literally, 4 guys jumped out of the van, lifted his bike, put it in the back of the van, and drove out of the parking garage. And the guy was fucked. He had no insurance on it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Luckily, I don't think it was that expensive a bike. Like I think it was only like a $3,000 or $4,000 bike, which is not that expensive for a motorcycle. But still, it sucks. You know.
Yeah.
So next year.
Yes, the question has been asked. Where's the
Of next week.
yeah? Lee's not on. What's the beer he's going to be asked? We're just going to do a simple. We're going to do a show and swill next week because Mr. Rob is out for next episode. So we're just going to do back to the basics.
Oh, let's do like super straight beers next week.
Yes.
Right.
The
You guys
straightest
can do whatever you want. We're doing a show and swill, and we're just bringing
I'll
whatever.
get Bud Light.
Yeah.
Is Lady Lee
He's going to get a can of Bud Light.
Rob,
Yeah, that's
Why don't we change it up and just do light beers, and Lady Lee can get a Bud Light?
Let's all do. No, I should say we just do all Bud Light.
What were you saying?
Did we do Bud Light yet?
We're not doing Bud Light. Scott,
What are you saying,
Wow,
Scott?
wow, Nick! I thought it was your show. You're gonna take command, and Lady Lee just fuck you, Nick.
Scott, what were you saying? I missed it.
I asked if you were going to be here. I know Rob might not be, but are you going to be here?
I should be here. Yeah. There's no reason for me not to be here.
To be fair, if we did Bud Light, we'd probably trash it.
Yeah,
Probably.
just an interview the next day.
I have an interview next day.
Mm.
And this is another exciting episode of Bike Chat.
Yeah, we even spec some motorcycles in there, which I know Mr. Lee loves.
Right.
Hey, does
Okay.
anyone want to see a clip from a '70s movie and argue what car is in it?
That's right. What was that? What was the name of that movie? It was started with C, didn't it?
I have no clue. I just remember you and Radar argued about it for like half an hour.
Yeah. I remember it was a good fucking movie.
High ABV beers. Not dirty hobo beers because he wants to be here for it.
Do we want to do high ABV beers?
High ABV beers.
Why,
I mean,
okay,
Sam-
BYOB high ABV beers because it's not dry January.
Yep.
We're not dry this month. All right. I'm taking Lady Lee's advice and we're doing high ABV.
For
Doesn't
first time
matter
ever-
what it is. Just bring something
the
that's
first-
heavyweight.
For the first time ever, he listened to the woman.
That's right.
The first
Mm,
Alien
no.
movie, the first Alien movie wouldn't even exist if they just listened to Sigourney Weaver at the beginning. But then it made it a good movie because they didn't listen to her. So I don't know. You got to balance this.
Well, I mean, it's actually the second Aliens movie that wouldn't have existed without her.
I mean, I feel
Like,
both.
if they listened to her, they would have nuked it from orbit to be
No,
sure.
no.
Although they would have killed Newt in the
I mean,
process.
guys,
But they killed Newt anyway, so fuck them.
Nah, Alien 3 doesn't exist. Don't even talk about it.
Nah,
No, Sigourney Weaver
Nothing
is a smart
past
person
Aliens.
in both movies. But remember, Sigourney Weaver did not want to let them onto the ship in the first Alien, and then they override her opinion. They said, no, we're bringing him on anyway because we got to cure him. And Sigourney was like, no, you can't do that. He's got to be quarantined. If they had listened to Sigourney Weaver, the first Alien never would have happened. But
I guess.
it was also a
Alright,
good movie, so maybe it was
you're
good
ready
to
to take this off and talk shit offline. So thank you for watching, and we will chat with you folks later. Cheers.
Sigourney Weaver is really hot, and I'd still have sex with her. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, not wrong. I wonder if that's actually true about where they had to edit their minge hair out of.
Apparently, is true. They had to airbrush the minge hair out. Yes, because she refused to shave for her role in that.
We're leaving on that note. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Hey,